Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of the Fibble puzzle. This is Wordle, but there's a liar in every row. So maybe the M is lying, but if it is, should it be yellow or green instead? Or maybe the E, L, O or N is the one that's lying. The only way to find out is to play. Now it's auto-populated this first guess, and I'm going to do something that I don't usually do. Let's just assume that the O is the liar, just because it's much more likely that we've got wrong letters rather than right letters. So we'll just forget about the O and try 5 new letters. And let's hope we don't crash and burn. Wow, we don't crash and burn because we got 3 non-greys. So even if one of them's lying, at least 2 of them have to be correct. Now, I don't know which 2, that's the problem. I suppose if the S is lying, can I think of a word that starts C-A? I feel like I should be able to, although I haven't got the nicest of letters left. Could be cacti. There's no reason to try a duplicated letter at this stage, I don't think. I mean, the other problem is, even if the S is lying, it could be yellow. Maybe it's a C-A-S beginning. Or maybe we just have different letters that are lying. If the A is lying, what could this word be? I mean, we would have to use the U or the I. It doesn't really look like it's going to go with the C, so what happens if the C is lying? That's the next thing to think about. And, again, I'm thinking, I don't know what that last letter would be. Because it can't be angst. What can we do with this A? I've only had one guess, and I've got loads of information, and I'm already struggling to think of options, which is very frustrating. I mean, it feels very unlikely that the R or the H can be lying, so we've got only 3 options. I mean, maybe the A is lying, and actually it's the... Well, no, I was going to say maybe the L is lying because we should have clasp or something like that, but then the O would be lying as well. So let's go back to ignoring the O. I mean, we could have the O and the A lying, or maybe we could have the E lying. Let's at least just try cops, because this is a valid answer. Maybe we meant to use the O and the E, I don't know. Oh, the C has changed colour. Okay, so that means the S is definitely there, because it can't be lying twice, because the C has changed colour. So, now what? We could have a lying C there, and a lying S. Oh no, we can't have... We definitely haven't got an E, because then the E and the O would both be lying here. So we definitely haven't got an E. So, I mean, if the O is lying OPS, like topsy as in topsy-turvy, that feels very unlikely. So again, it's pretty likely that we haven't got an O, which means that this is indeed the liar. We probably don't have a P either, but then I'm back to trying to think of a word that's got an A and an S in it. Oh, we could have a duplicated S, couldn't we? Just something like gassy. Wow! Everything is yellow or green! What on earth does that mean? Surely it's the Y that's lying? He says. I think it's going to be an SS ending. Oh, it's going to be the G that's lying. It's going to be abyss. We got 4 out of 5 correct letters. That was so confusing for a second. But luckily, actually, having 4 out of 5 correct letters is very helpful, because it means you've got 80% of the word, even if you don't know which one is lying and which ones go where. So that actually was pretty helpful. Wow, 4 guesses. That took me quite a while. Needed a lot to think about, but it's not an obvious spelling, is it? Starting with A and having no more vowels, ending with a double S. Needed some thought. Very happy to have solved that. That is Fibble. Thank you for watching and bye for now.